Hey guys, just giving you guys a couple of videos to refer to when I reference them in the notes for post-workout mobility. You can also do these before you start. I recommend saving them for after and just doing a body weight dynamic warm-up like I usually give you to start with, and then doing this post-recovery mobility. First one is a hip opener. Guys will use a blue band, girls will use a green band depending on how much you weigh. All the girls will be using a lighter band. Most of the guys are, have some weight on them, so we use a little bigger band. You'll take the right leg in, place it in the crease of the bottom of the butt, the top of the hamstring, up in the mix right there, and you'll take a step back, and you'll just place that knee down. You can use an ab mat for your knee. You don't need to, but you can use an ab mat. You're just going to put a tremendous amount of tension on here. They should be like violin strings. And it's just going to pull the hip forward, and you can lunge forward. You can support yourself on the thigh here. You can bring your hands down and play with it a little bit here. You can interlace the fingers, press the palms to the ceiling and sink into it a little more. Play with it for, I think I give you guys 2 or 3 minutes to do this, and maybe just come forward a little bit. Come back off it. If you need more tension, just step back a little more in the lunge position. But hang out here, let that hip come forward, and just open the top of that hip. And it's a great hip opener. In addition to the couch stretch that I give you, you can switch legs. I think I have you guys doing it again 2 or 3 minutes on each side. Trying not to hang out here too long, but keep that torso vertical. If you need to come down here and rest for a second, you can put your hand on the band here and lean forward. But try and stay in that vertical position here, vertical torso. Support yourself with the opposite leg. And this is a great hip opener. That's it. Spend, I think, again, 2 or 3 minutes on each side. Next video is the sleeper stretch. Sleeper stretch is for the shoulder. Just going to lay down on the ground here. You're going to line the elbow up with the shoulder joint. You're going to take, and you're going to be laying on your side, not laying open chest. You're laying closed chest here. You're going to take the opposite hand to the opposite wrist and lay it down, right? This is a tough stretch for me. It takes a couple seconds. I want you to, whatever time domain I give you will be the time domain, but you're gonna hold it here forever, whatever time domain I have you for. Try and bring the thumb to the belly button, and eventually you wanna get the hand flat to the ground. Some of you may not be able to do that because of shoulder joint capsule. It's not gonna allow you, but I want you to really strive for getting the hand flat on the ground. I can get my hand flat to the ground. Once I do this for about 4 or 5 times, I can get it in. You can see it's already going down. And then whatever time domain I give you, and then I'll give you a time domain for rest. And then just hold that position. It's a great rear delt and shoulder capsule opener. And I don't want you to let the hand fall, kind of keep the hand flat. And grab it by the wrist, not by the fingers here. Grab it by the wrist and just press down and hold that for whatever time domain I have for you, and then just switch sides for the other arm, okay? Next one is a stretch complex that I want you guys working on, which is, if I have you do the stretch complex, what it is you're just gonna start with both feet back in a push-up position. You're gonna bring the right leg outside the right hand, hold this position, right hand in, and you're gonna support yourself and just come through for 3, 2, 1, back down, right leg back, left leg forward, open up the chest, try and get into a position where your fingers are facing the ceiling, pointing to the ceiling, come back, leg back, press through the shoulders here. You'll be in this position here. Press through the shoulders. You can bring the legs back as far as you need to, and just press through the shoulders, press through the armpits. But you'll stay in this position, just showing you from the side here. So right leg outside the right foot, right? And just press through. Keep that right hand inside the right foot, and then just reach up for whatever time domain I give you. Let right leg back. Opposite side up, and I'm going to give you a complex to do. Usually what I want you to do is 3 seconds here, 3, 2, 1, left leg back, 3, 2, 1, right leg forward, 3, 2, 1. So right leg forward, left leg back, or left leg forward, and then down is 1 complex. So here it is again, 1, 2, 3, right leg back, left leg forward, 1, 2, 3, hands down, Press through the shoulders, 1, 2, 3, and then go through that cycle. I'll give you a cycle to go through. Some of you have seen this stretch. Last stretch is just a couch stretch. You'll use an ab mat. You'll get your knee in between in the crease of the ab mat and the wall. I want the knee touching the wall. The heel will stay outside the butt, and you'll bring that right leg forward. Some of you cannot get into this position, so you'll just come here and just open the hip here, and then eventually you'll be able to get the opposite leg out. Start in this position, support your load here, and then eventually keep pressing through. I'm a little open right now. Usually I can't get into it this fast. And then eventually you want to get your chest, your back to the wall. You'll feel the quad stretch first, and then once you get up on the wall, you'll most likely feel the hip stretch, but this is a great quad stretch to start, and then it'll eventually be a hip opener. You can use a PVC pipe to hold you up here, and then eventually push back. Some of you are just a little more open than others, and then I give you a time domain of 3 minutes each side. And that's a great quad stretch for you guys to do after hitting some heavy legs.